Bringing Up Bates. Carlin Bates confirms exciting place she conceived. Bringing Up Bates star Carlin Bates Stewart has been open about her desire to have a third child with Evan. Many fans have followed her journey, and many were excited when she announced she was pregnant. Some Redditors also think Carlin may have confirmed one of the biggest predictions about her following her latest vlog. Keep reading to see the discussion. Last month, Carlin took to social media to announce that she's expecting her third child. The Bringing Up Bates star shared the exciting news by uploading behind-the-scenes footage from her pregnancy photo shoot with Evan and their kids. Carlin then shared several videos featuring the day she learned about her pregnancy and when she told her husband about the news. Her kids are also excited for their upcoming sibling, especially Layla, who's been begging her mother to give birth to another child. But amid all the celebrations, some fans think Carlin has also confirmed one of the most popular predictions about her pregnancy journey. Some Redditors discussed Carlin Bates Stewart's latest YouTube vlog, where she shared more stories about her pregnancy. According to the Bringing Up Bates star, she was 11 weeks along prior to the video. This led to the Reddit poster believing that Carlin got pregnant during her trip to Dubai with Evan last December. Many fans have predicted that Carlin and Evan's trip to Dubai without their kids was their way to procreate, and it seems everything was in line. Here are some of the comments from other Redditors, but based on Carlin's due date, several people think she conceived around New Year's Eve. Based on her due date, she conceived around Christmas/New Year's, but yeah, that was 100% when they did the deed that led to baby 3. Carlin said they had been trying in last week's video, so I say they started trying in Dubai, but didn't get pregnant till a few weeks later in TN. You technically conceive at 2 weeks pregnant, and when you miss your period, you're 4 weeks pregnant. So she got pregnant 9-ish weeks ago. Carlin is due September 24. She conceived around New Year's Eve. I had a baby with a due date of September 20th. At this point, Carlin Bates Stewart has been sharing adorable content about her family. The Bringing Up Bates star recently uploaded a clip from when her kids learned they were about to have a new sibling. Carlin did the reveal by giving presents to Layla and Zayd, but the contents of the gift were baby bottles and clothes. It took the siblings some time to realize that they were about to have a new sibling, but they were so excited when Carlin finally told them about it. Layla even kissed her mother's baby bump, leaving many fans in awe. The way they want a boy and girl both so sweet. This is literally my favorite. This is the sweetest thing on the internet right now. Erin Bates Payne shares scary health update after 3 surgeries. Bringing Up Bates star Erin Bates Payne made her return to social media on Sunday evening. She revealed why she's been absent and asked fans to pray for her. Erin says that she is currently dealing with some medical issues. She recently took a social media break because of her health struggles. Before that, she was posting sporadically on social media. So fans noticed that something was going on behind the scenes. Now, they finally have an explanation. On her shared Instagram account with her husband Chad Payne, Erin shared a family photo and a life update. She explains that she hasn't been on social media very much, but she wanted to let her followers know what's happening. In her lengthy post, she writes, "I have had 3 surgeries over the past few months due to cysts that have ruptured and caused a lot of internal bleeding. I ended up having to have 1 ovary removed and most of my second removed as well. It has been scary and really discouraging at times, but we have been so grateful for the medical doctors who have helped us navigate through these uncertainties. God has held our hands through it and has given us a peace and strength that we cannot explain. We have found that His mercies are definitely new every morning." Then, she goes on to thank her husband for all he's done during this time, calling him a hero. She says, "He has pampered and waited on me hand and foot all day and all night. He has been so patient and caring, and he's not too shabby as a cook, and for sure better than me at laundry, dishes, and mopping. His daily love notes have made me cry and smile at the same time. And nothing is sweeter than hearing the kids' belly laugh as he chases them through the house for hours, or makes his stories come to life every night. I am so blessed. After reading Erin's sad update, fans are commenting and promising to pray for her family. They are offering uplifting and encouraging words to help her through this difficult time. While this is a hard time for Erin and Chad, they are getting lots of love on social media. It looks like their social media followers are standing by them and offering support however they can. Josie Bates and Kelton share about miscarriage. We've been through so much together as a couple, but nothing could have prepared us for this experience. It's something that many people face, yet it often remains unspoken. We're here today because we believe there's power in sharing our stories. We've been through so much together as a couple, but nothing could have prepared us for this experience. It's something that many people face, yet it often remains unspoken. We're here today because we believe there's power in sharing our stories. When you dream of starting or expanding your family, it's filled with excitement and hope. For me, becoming a mom has always been at the center of my heart's desires. When Kelton and I found out we were expecting, it felt like everything aligned perfectly. But life doesn't always follow the script we imagine. I remember the day we got the positive pregnancy test result. It was surreal. We called our families, started imagining baby names, and even began looking at nurseries online. Everything seemed perfect until it wasn't. The first sign that something might be wrong was when I started experiencing cramping and spotting. At first, I tried to brush it off, thinking maybe I just needed rest. But deep down, I knew something wasn't right. It's hard to describe the sinking feeling you get when you realize something isn't going according to plan. We went to the doctor hoping for reassurance, but instead, we received devastating news. The heartbeat had stopped. Our baby was gone. Grief hits differently when it comes to losing a child. Even though we never got to meet our baby, the love and connection were already there. Losing that felt like losing a part of myself. As a partner, watching someone you love go through such pain is heartbreaking. I wanted to fix things, to take away her sadness, but I quickly realized that grief isn't something you can fix. All I could do was be present and hold space for her emotions. One of the hardest parts was feeling isolated. People around us didn't know what to say, so they often said nothing at all. Or worse, they offered platitudes like, "You can try again," or "At least it happened early." While those comments come from a place of good intentions, they don't acknowledge the depth of loss. Yeah, and as a man, I felt pressure to stay strong. Society tells guys not to show weakness, but bottling up my feelings only made things harder. Eventually, I had to let myself grieve too, not just for the baby we lost, but also for the pain Josie was enduring. Healing doesn't happen overnight. There were days when getting out of bed felt impossible. Other days, I'd find small pockets of peace. One thing that helped was creating rituals to honor our baby, like planting a tree or writing letters to express how we felt. For a long time, we kept our miscarriage private. We didn't want pity or attention. But eventually, we realized that staying silent perpetuates stigma. If no one talks about miscarriage, it makes those who experience it feel even more alone. Exactly. According to research, about 1 in 4 pregnancies end in miscarriage. That means millions of people are going through this every year, yet it's still treated as taboo. By sharing our story, we hope to normalize these conversations and remind others that they're not alone. The response has been overwhelming. So many people reached out to share their own experiences or simply to thank us for being vulnerable. It's amazing to see how opening up can create a ripple effect of healing. If there's one piece of advice I give to anyone navigating miscarriage, it's this: lean on your support system. Whether it's your partner, family, friends, or therapist, don't hesitate to ask for help. And if you're supporting someone who's grieving, listen without judgment. Sometimes, just being there and saying, "I'm sorry you're hurting" can make all the difference. Grieving a miscarriage is a unique form of loss. It's important to validate those emotions and give yourself permission to feel whatever arises. Journaling, art therapy, and joining support groups can also provide outlets for processing grief. We also leaned heavily on faith during this time. Prayer and scripture brought comfort when words failed us. Not everyone shares our beliefs, but finding meaning in the midst of pain helped us move forward. Another thing that helped was focusing on self-care. Taking breaks, eating well, exercising, and prioritizing mental health became non-negotiables. Healing isn't linear, but small steps add up over time. While the pain of miscarriage never fully goes away, it does soften with time. We've learned to carry our loss with us while still embracing the beauty of life. That's the thing about grief, it coexists with joy. You can miss your baby and still find happiness in other areas of life. For us, that meant reconnecting as a couple and rediscovering what brings us fulfillment. Helping others has been incredibly therapeutic. Whether it's mentoring someone who's struggling or raising awareness about miscarriage, channeling our pain into purpose gives us strength. And who knows, maybe someday we'll expand our family again. But for now, we're taking things one day at a time and cherishing the present moment. To anyone watching this who's experienced miscarriage, please know that your feelings are valid. Your baby mattered, and your grief deserves to be acknowledged. You're stronger than you think, and brighter days lie ahead. Surround yourself with love, lean on your community, and trust that healing is possible, even if it takes time. Thank you for listening to our story. We hope it inspires you to keep moving forward, no matter how tough the journey may seem. Bringing up Bates, did Josie Bates get gluteal augmentation? Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that has sparked quite a bit of curiosity and conversation among fans of the beloved reality TV show, Bringing Up Bates. If you've been keeping up with the series or just love following celebrity news, you might have heard some buzz about Josie Bates. Specifically, there's been speculation swirling around whether she underwent gluteal augmentation. In this video, we'll explore what gluteal augmentation entails, examine Josie's journey, address the rumors, and discuss how such topics impact public perception and personal choices. So grab your favorite drink, get comfy, and let's get into it. To start off, let's break down what gluteal augmentation actually is. Simply put, gluteal augmentation is a cosmetic procedure aimed at enhancing the size and shape of the buttocks. There are primarily two methods used to achieve this: implants and fat grafting, commonly known as the Brazilian butt lift. With implants, silicone prosthetics are surgically placed into the buttocks to increase their volume. On the other hand, a BBL involves liposuction to remove fat from areas like the abdomen or thighs, which is then purified and injected into the buttocks for a more natural look and feel. While these procedures can offer dramatic transformations, they also come with risks and considerations. Potential complications include infection, asymmetry, and even more serious issues like fat embolism syndrome in the case of BBLs. It's crucial to consult with a board-certified plastic surgeon and weigh all factors before making any decisions. Now, let's turn our attention to Josie Bates. For those who may not be familiar, Josie is the youngest daughter of Gil and Kelly Jo Bates, stars of the popular TLC show Bringing Up Bates. Known for her bubbly personality and entrepreneurial spirit, Josie has carved out her own path while remaining close to her large, tight-knit family. Josie was born with a condition called achondroplasia, a form of dwarfism. Despite facing unique challenges, she has always exuded confidence and positivity. Over the years, viewers have watched her grow from a spirited child into a determined young woman pursuing her dreams. Josie has been open about her experiences, including undergoing surgeries related to her condition. Her resilience and authenticity have made her a role model for many. But recently, questions have arisen about whether she has taken steps to alter her appearance through cosmetic surgery, specifically gluteal augmentation. So, what exactly are people saying? Social media platforms and online forums have lit up with discussions suggesting that Josie might have gotten a butt enhancement. Some point to recent photos where her figure appears different, while others speculate based on comments she's made about self-care and feeling good in her skin. It's important to note that celebrities often face intense scrutiny over their looks. Even minor changes in weight, clothing styles, or angles in photos can fuel rumors. And when someone as visible as Josie makes adjustments to their routine or appearance, it naturally draws attention. But here's the thing, we don't know for sure unless Josie herself confirms it. And honestly, does it really matter? What matters most is how she feels about herself and her choices. Whether or not she opted for gluteal augmentation, it's her body and her decision. As fans, our role should be supportive rather than judgmental. This brings us to a broader discussion about public perception and personal choices regarding cosmetic procedures. According to the American Society of Plastic Surgeons, there has been a steady increase in elective surgeries and minimally invasive treatments over the past decade. This trend reflects shifting societal norms, where people feel more empowered to make decisions about their bodies. Cosmetic procedures are becoming more normalized, especially among younger generations. People see them as tools for self-improvement and boosting confidence, much like fitness routines or skincare regimens. However, societal pressures still play a significant role. Media representations, peer influences, and cultural ideals of beauty can create expectations that drive individuals toward these options. These insights highlight the complex interplay between individual agency and external pressures. When public figures like Josie Bates are rumored to have undergone cosmetic enhancements, it amplifies conversations about autonomy, acceptance, and authenticity. As we wrap up today's video, I want to emphasize that everyone's journey is unique. For Josie Bates, her story is one of strength, determination, and embracing who she is. Whether or not she chose to pursue gluteal augmentation or any other cosmetic procedure is ultimately beside the point. What truly matters is that she continues to inspire others with her positivity and grace. In closing, let's remember to approach topics like this with empathy and respect. Instead of focusing on speculation, celebrate the qualities that make each person special. Thank you for joining me today. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more thoughtful discussions. Until next time, take care and stay inspired.